We all know that laughter is the best medicine, but we should not be naive and cruel to tame comedy and consider it just a tool to make us giggle. In fact, comedy has an inherent power to even make a deep, lasting impact on audiences. In a light-hearted way, it can touch issues that are considered taboo on account of social and political correctness and initiate discussion. Evidently, there cannot be a better example to understand this effective power of comedy than the American movie, The Big Lebowski. Hi and welcome to TFIPost Entertainment. I'm your host Atul Mishra. Let's begin. In 1998, Hollywood was graced by an outlier crime comedy film called The Big Lebowski. It was an outlier because unlike most of the other movies, it showed its protagonist, the dude played by Jeff Bridges, as a terminally relaxed guy. He's just an ordinary man, but is eccentrically weird, laid back and pacifist. He roams around carefree, dressed in his slack shorts, t-shirt and bathrobes. The dude doesn't care about the things happening in the world, to other people or in his vicinity, a classic example of nihilism. The film was written, produced and directed by the Coen brothers, Joel and Ethan. Prominent actors like Sam Elliott, Julianne and Steve Buscemi appeared as the supporting star cast. The film is said to be inspired from the literary work of American-British novelist Raymond Chandler. Notably, once the co-director Joel remarked that they wanted was to do a Chandler kind of story. The stories have their own style on how it moves episodically and deals with the characters who try to unravel a mystery. Additionally, these stories have a hopelessly complex plot that are ultimately unimportant. Initially, the movie received mixed response and reviews, but at a later stage, the global audiences understood the real message behind the movie. Over time, it became a cult in itself. You may be shocked to know that Judaism has become a religion in itself. Furthermore, in 2014, The Big Lebowski was preserved in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. While doing so, they stated that the movie is culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. This American movie has a fresh perspective, with every character having their own style, charisma, and peculiar traits. Most of the character follows US policy that aggression is the solution to every problem. Even the wheelchair-bound The Big Lebowski is verbally super aggressive. But the main takeaway from the film is that it beautifully blends its bold message with a light-hearted comedy. It has thoroughly exposed all the misconceptions, ideologies, and isms that are presented as reformist ideas. Evidently, the kidnappers in this movie are nihilists and have no plan whatsoever to pull their act through. Apart from them, the movie also mocks and ridicules other nihilists. For example, while a man is flirting with a woman, his nihilist husband doesn't care because he's nihilist. The movie doesn't pull its punches in bashing feminists either. The dude doesn't give a damn to the feminazi ranting of Maud Lebowski. Additionally, the movie shames the pedophile by highlighting their despicable traits. But the movie makers were not content with that either. They went further and named the character of the child molester as Jesus, which created a lot of troubles for the maker at a later stage. The Big Lebowski doesn't even spare religious fundamentalism. Apart from the Jesus reference, the film also mocks the religious rituals conducted after death. Walter, one of the lead characters, carelessly dumps Donnie's ashes in the Pacific Ocean in such a manner that the wind pushes all of it onto their faces. The movie also rips into the zeal of fresh converts, with the character Walter, who does not shy away from bragging about his Jewish identity. The Big Lebowski became a cult hit because it spared no one. It was a scathing critique on social practices, the isms, and the US policy of aggression and imposition of war on others. Movies may come and go. Some will be dark, some will be comic, some will be darkly comic. But there is, and there was, only one dude and only one Big Lebowski.